All right. Just waiting on a few people to come in. Yes. Just waiting on you guys to come in. Yes, I am. Okay, let me go ahead and get this started. Waiting on my co-host to come on live. How y'all doing today in this cold weather? It is really cold. Waiting on my co-host. Hey y'all. Okay, waiting on my co-host to come while everybody's getting in. Make sure y'all get y'all something to drink because we're gonna talk shit today. So I'm just waiting on my co-host to come in. So we just while she's joining the live, we're just trying to see how y'all doing today in this cold weather. You know. We got to be so grateful and by God's mercy and grace that we are still here today. You know, it's cold outside. I've been off work since last Thursday, and looks like I'm gonna be off until Monday, perhaps. So you know, we have a lot to be thankful for because it's people that don't have anywhere to go in this cold weather. All the shelters may be filled. And they're just out on the street to have babies. So, you know, we just have to be so thankful for what we have, and for what, you know, and for what we have. I don't know where my co-host is, but, for some of y'all that don't know, my, pipes has been frozen since Monday. So I am having to, I don't have any water. So people been bringing me cases and cases of water. In order for me to take a bath, wash my face, brush my teeth. So, and now my internet has gone out. So it's really crucial over here where I live. So if y'all have power and water and all that, y'all are the lucky ones. I don't have any water over here. It's sad. It's really sad. You know, in the South, we never endured. Well, we have I think when I was in high school, it's when we had this much snow, but man, the South we can't handle this. We can't handle this type of pressure. And then in Texas, they really have it bad up there. So if you have anyone that's in Texas, make sure y'all reach out to them and let them know, to check on them. I checked on my folks. They good. They said their power hadn't went out, so that's good for them. So I don't know where my co-host is. I don't know why she haven't logged in, but welcome to Table Talk with T-Salt. Our guest panelist today is Sharita Travis with Twisted Sisters. I have my cocktail though. She does cocktails, so I have my cocktails. Thank you for joining in with us on today. Hope everybody's staying warm and safe. I want to go outside and play in the snow, but I don't have anybody to record me. So my daughter said put it on the porch. What is it like putting something on the damn porch? I wanted to lay in the snow and move my legs and hands like all everybody else did. And the neighbors next door, they had them cardboard sliding down the thing over there. Man, this snow is coming down hard. They was sliding down the little slope right there. So I was like, dog, I wish I could go out there and do it. so, you know, hey, go out and be a kid if you want to go out there in the snow. Shit, let them kids out there and play in the snow because they probably never, ever experienced anything like this. So let them out there and play in that snow. Let them have some fun. Let me see. Yeah, so like I said, I've been off work. It'll be a week tomorrow. Hell, I'm not going to even know my logins when I get back to work because shit, I've been off for so long. Just received an email saying we are closed on tomorrow. So, yes. So, hope y'all got some vacation time because we have to use our PTO when it's stuff like this. The company don't pay us. That's crazy. But, yeah, so hope I have enough vacation time. If not, oh well, whatever. So we're going to go ahead and get into this topics, episode 54, Don't Fear Failure. I don't know what my co-host is. She's so, oh my God. I'm finna curse her out right now. Here she is, y'all. Here she is. But it's episode 54. Don't fear failure. I'm sure some of y'all seen my video that I put up earlier today. And
I be practicing, so I don't know what be going on.
Baby, you 6 minutes late.
No.
Anyway, we have Sharita on our Talk with Tisa on Instagram. She's on that platform. And baby, you should have did your hair. Don't do that. So we have Sharita. Sharita, she with Twisted Sisters. So if y'all need any cocktails, she has those drinks on deck, and they're pretty good actually. But I have my own cocktail today. So
and also Toxic Curves.
Who?
Toxic Curves.
What?
The non-invasive body protein.
Oh, your sister, because she a nurse practitioner. Because I know you're not doing that.
I am certified, baby.
You a nurse practitioner?
No, certified for non-invasive body sculpting, ice and foot therapy.
Okay, well, you can try it on me for free. That way we'll get you some customers. Yep. So you know our topic today is don't fear failure. So have you did your research on this? Because this is going to be a great topic that each and every one of us can relate to, especially right now.
I didn't hear your question.
Did you do your research on do not fear failure? That's what the topic is about today. Good. Yeah. So I can relate to this episode on so many levels, which I'm sure other people can, because my life has been thrown so many curveballs. But hey, I just kept it going. And you got to have a good support system also when you're going through some things, because you can't go through things alone. Because if you do, then you'll be stressed the F out.
Exactly. True.
So we're gonna take a shot. Well, I'm gonna take me a shot to don't fear failure. Okay.
There you go.
Oh! Well, here we can't do nothing else. You may well drink. I wish I had a companion over here with me. Or some kids. Or some kids.
At midnight, baby.
You turn up at midnight. What going on at your birthday?
Midnight.
Hey now. Happy birthday to everybody that's celebrating birthdays in February. What, Aquarius? Is it Aquarius?
Aquarius, I'm the last one.
Okay, well, happy
birthday.
Oh, God. Okay, well, happy birthday to all my Aquarius. But back to this subject, though.
Yeah.
Don't fear failure. Giving up is the birth of regret. So you can't never give up. You can't never give up. So how do you feel about that? Like some people do give up because they just feel like they don't have any other source of means or no hope or nothing like that. So why do you think? I mean, first of all, what is your definition of fear? I said scared.
Fear can be a number of things. It just depends on what that person have going on, because anybody's fear can be failure, it could be neglect, it can be...
No, I said your definition of fear, like the word fear itself, not like some examples of fear.
Right, neglect. I mean, that's an example of fear, because somebody may feel like, okay, my mom left me. She was on drugs.
Right.
So I feared that. I mean, it just depends on that person.
Yeah, like that's a good example. Like you said, my mom is on drugs, and as a child, when they get older, of course they're gonna have some type of resentment.
Exactly.
They're gonna have some type of resentment, and then they're gonna have that fear that maybe they gonna get on drugs. Maybe that could be their fear if their mom or dad has been on drugs their entire life, and as an adult or a childhood, or not a childhood, but an adolescent growing into a young lady, young man, or into adult, they may fear that they may be on drugs when they get older. So yeah, that'll be a good thing right there. Right there. Yeah, that's
at any point, at any failure, any rejection, just say like if it's a male and he trying to talk to a female and she turn him down, and then he see her talking to somebody else that he don't think is up to par, then he be like, dog, okay, well,
what's wrong with me? What's wrong with
So,
me?
you know, and human beings, right? We go through so much in life that when we compile so many things on top of one, if we don't talk to anybody, then hey, at any point it can blow up.
Right. So since we don't like examples of fear and failure, I said the failure is a lack of success, and you can get fear from lack of success. So I would like. So what are some examples? Okay, you already said. I said what are some examples of failure and fear? And I put not being loved, being challenged, being rejected, what you just said, being judged, intimidated, humiliated, feeling less than. Like you said, the guy, he probably felt less than, like, what's wrong with me? And then it may be a color, like we talked about colorism last week. So it may be color struck. Like for me, if he was red, I wouldn't talk to him. If he had somebody chocolate come in. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm just saying. So that can be those type of that can be a type of fear and failure. Then you might not. And then, like me, I have a fear of when I was. For those that know me. I have came a long way from how I was when I was 20-some years old. Okay. I'm not going to get into, I have, so I'm not going to get into details, but those who know me know what I went through when I was 20-some years old. I was in and out of jail, all that. And,
right.
Yeah, and so, you know, when I got to my adulthood, when I got up in age, and I kept finding myself like in the same situations, finding myself can't find a job. You know, that's discouraging. So I mean, when you have stuff like that, you want to go back and revert back to the stuff that you used to do, because nobody will hire you with whatever you got going on. I mean, but where I'm at right now, they gave me a second chance. I love my job. Been there 11 years, and baby,
right.
All I know is I'm a walking testimony, baby. Hey, if you just only knew what I went through, but
I mean, with things like that, you grow from it. You grow from your mistakes instead of making the same mistakes and blaming somebody else.
Yeah, but well, you can't blame. Well, I didn't blame anybody else because I knew what I was doing, and but I was scared because you know how you go on job interviews. And they ask you, have you committed a crime? And you be like, no. You know what I'm saying? Because you're so scared to tell the truth. Because you know they're not going to hire you. But this
you don't want somebody to judge you from your past mistakes.
Yeah, so this time I put yes. And here I am. Okay? So I'm just saying, don't ever give up. Don't ever feel like that you have to give up. You just have to keep going stronger and stronger and have positive people. So in your circle, you can't have it nobody negative in your circle, because this is not gonna work. You need somebody to you need a great support system. I've always had a great support system. My parents, baby, those are my great support, especially my stepdad. That's my great support system. Especially when I was coming up, I was homeless. Girl, it's just a whole lot I done been through. People just don't know. So I used to be homeless when I was 20-some years old. Let my kids go to my mom's house. Let them stay over there for like 2-3 months till I got my life together. It's just so much that I went through when I was 27, 28, 29. So I'm so thankful and grateful and humble from where I've been and where I am now. So I think that, you know, hey, it's just so much stuff going on. People are taking things so much for granted. Like with this stuff that's going on right now, and how I don't have no water and all this, I'm on survival mode over here. I didn't call nobody. People was calling me, why you didn't tell me?
I would have brought you some water, but I can't even get off the hill.
That's fine. My dad brought me some water. He got out of his bed and brought me some water. And my landlord brought me some water. Yeah, and my landlord brought me some water. So I'm over here on survival mode. I didn't call nobody. Everybody was calling me, talking about, why you didn't tell me? What you gonna do? Ain't nothing I can do about it. Right. I mean, until it unthaws, which is gonna be this weekend. So I'm leaving today though, cause I want to sit in the jacuzzi. I can't do it. So I'll be gone after after the talk show. My friend's gonna come pick me up, and I'm gonna be gone for a couple of days. Then hopefully when I come back, my damn water be on. I don't know. If it's not, then we just gonna be on survival mode again until it comes on. Be taking whole baths. We all have taken whole baths before, so hey, it is what it is. So what are some examples of failure and fear to y'all? If y'all can go ahead and chime in, thank y'all. Hey y'all, if y'all can go ahead and chime in. And what are some examples to y'all? What did you say? Girl, I can't hear nothing you saying. So, what are some examples of failures and fears for you guys? I'm sure you have some. I'm sure everybody have their own testimony. I'm sure everybody have had fear of failure in their lives once upon a time. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't, but I have, and I can relate to this episode. So, Sarita, have you ever had any type of fear of failure in your life? It's coming up. How old are you gonna be? Like 40?
I will be 40 on tomorrow.
Okay, so have you ever experienced that type of failure or fear of failure in once upon a time in your life?
I'm sitting here now, and when I figure out failures or fears that I have been through. I have been through any failures, but I know now my fears, being a single parent.
Right.
That is a fear of mine because I never would imagine in years that I made the mama. And then with the passing of my mom, it's just been so hard because she was such a support system for me. Like, man, I can't even explain it. And for me, it's just a fear going forward because I'm like, okay, now, I'm scared to even leave the house because I'm like, okay, who do I have a child? My sisters, when I go out with them. So I'm like, okay, who can I get to watch my son? And it's just so frightening to like, okay, that's.
Okay, well, her life.
You can't be so compact. You can't be so compact with failure. It ruins you. That causes depression. And if you don't find somebody to talk to, that can turn into suicidal ideations.
Right.
So depression is real.
Depression is
really real.
Jennifer says some people may need a mentor. Yeah, but some people are, like I said, fear. They're scared to reach out to people because they think they're gonna judge them. So some people keep a lot of stuff. Yeah, some people keep a lot of stuff bottled up inside of them because they don't know what anyone's reaction is going to be. So if you do need any type of counseling or any type of motivational mentor or whatever, reach out to somebody that you don't know. That way they won't judge you. Not saying that the people...
That's the worst thing ever.
If somebody judge you and go tell your business. But everybody's not like that. Like if my friend needs to talk to me, I can give out some type of advice if I know a little bit about the situation. I'm not a psychic not a psychic, but I'm not a psychiatrist or anything. But I done been through a lot, so mostly the stuff that people probably go through now, I probably done did it and been through it.
Right, and the thing is, with us listening to somebody else, we don't listen. We be so quick to jump in and say, "Oh, you shouldn't have did that, or you should have did this." And that person like, dang, I shouldn't call that person. Or when they really need, they'll never call you again. And we just need to sometimes just step back and listen. Yeah. Because that's all somebody wants.
And then once they're done, let the defense mechanism go back up. You put your guard go right back up, and you're gonna be scared again to reach out to somebody because you never know what that person is gonna say. When you do reach out and tell them whatever you have going on. So, why do you think we have, why do you think we fear the lack of success? Because sometimes people fear lack of success because of the colorism.
And I was just going to say that because we've been beat down so many times from past history that we don't know we don't allow things to subside. Like, okay, when that happened then, I need to get up and do something about it now. But we so afraid of somebody telling us no.
No. Oh, you know how many times I get say tell N-O? I'm so spoiled. But I get tell N-O so much. Hey, I haven't got used to it now. But it's fear. But for the fear of lack of success, I said it's because we're scared of the word no, like you just said. Is it because we don't know enough? Is it because you were told you were never gonna be anything in life? Which people, we get told that a lot when we're young, especially the guys, especially young men.
Yeah.
They get told that so much. They get told that so much about whomever. You're gonna be just like your daddy, or you're gonna be just like your mama.
Yeah.
Man, they get told that so much, but thank God I never get. Huh?
We have to start speaking positivity into our kids.
Right.
Oh, I tell my son all the time, you're going to be a doctor. He may tell me, I don't be no doctor. Just instill it in his mind.
Right.
Where, okay, we can do more than play basketball, football. Our kids are more than that.
And see, most
because when all this said and done, it's said and done, what's left?
Yeah, but most all not all, but some African American young men and young ladies, they're so prone to basketball, football. They don't play soccer, baseball. They have a whole lot of activities that you can play in school. You don't just have to play basketball and football. You can play baseball, soccer, tennis. But they're so prone to our environment to do the basketball and the football thing. And we as parents don't try to push them. Well, maybe some parents do, but we as parents, some parents don't push their kids to go out for soccer because they're like, oh, that's a white thing. White kids play soccer. That's not true. Soccer and hockey and baseball, they get paid a lot of money. Just like these football and these basketball people, they get paid a lot of money. They get paid even more money, probably.
Exactly, because look at all the obstacles that we've overcome to take over basketball and football. And beginning of time, we were told that we couldn't play these sports.
Right.
So now that we come in and we didn't dominate them, we feel like those are the only two things that we good at.
Right. That's the only thing. Yeah, like you said, it's fear. They're scared to play soccer, hockey, and what else? You had ice skating to be a gymnast. You can be a gymnast. All that, a ballerina.
But we don't teach our kids about gymnastics because they're so girly. We don't want our son to walk around in tights.
Well, I don't want no boy to be no gymnast now.
But the gymnasts, they make a lot of money.
Okay, well, nah.
You got the ballerina, you got the balls, you got the rings. It's different things they can do. Plenty of stuff.
We'll let them do that. We'll let the boys do that in track and field. Not to be no gymnast and no damn no cheerleader. No. Nah, those two, no. They can do anything else, but a gymnast with some Tysons, and a cheerleader, I would never tell my boy, hey, nah. We're gonna stick to.
You gotta open your mind.
I did open my mind. That's why I said no. No, you can be anything else, but don't be no gymnast and don't be no damn cheerleader, okay?
And you know what? Sometimes we tell our kids something, don't do this, don't do this. And that be the main thing they go straight forward to. So we always tell them, no. And another thing, men, it's okay to cry. You can show emotion. Yeah. And they have been taught, well, you can't show emotion, that makes you sissy, you're a punk, you're a sucker. Quit telling your kids that. Let them cry.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. That's a good one.
They that's their weakness.
Well, hell. Okay, so what they say about us when we cry? We weak.
Yep.
So.
You a crybaby.
Well, I am a crybaby. But so why do we fear failure? I said, is it because we as African Americans fear that other cultures won't give us a chance?
You know what? We don't even give ourselves a chance. Because we'll be just like if me and you sitting somewhere and you tell me your idea, I'm like, girl, that ain't gonna work. You can't do that. Find something else to do. We get talked down so much, you know, and people, they disregard. And you get so like, oh, okay, well, I ain't gonna do that. If my friend tell me it's not gonna work out, what I can't even imagine going out and anybody else support me because my own friends don't support me. We tear each other down.
And then I said, is it because we sometimes have to learn the hard way?
What do you mean by it?
Because
we have to learn the hard way.
just say like, if I tell you, just say if you was my child and I tell you the right way to do something, but you gonna do it how you want to do it, and I might say, okay, well, you got to learn the hard way, which like a hard head makes a soft behind. So you have to learn the hard way. And so instead of me telling you what's right from wrong, you don't want to hear it from me. You're going to go ahead and do it anyway to see what the consequences are going to be behind your actions.
Yeah.
So that's what I said about that. So and then I put, is it because you don't apply yourself when you know you have potential?
Again, it goes back to the fear of somebody else telling us that
we can't do it. But some people, if the right, like if your grandmama tell you ain't gonna be shit, you gonna grow up thinking you ain't gonna be shit, right? Because that's your grandmama.
Yeah. That's
your me mom. Your me mom raising you. So if your grandmama tell you ain't gonna be shit like your dad or your mama, you gonna grow up thinking that. You're not gonna be like, okay, well, some kids will be like, oh, well, my grandmama told me I wasn't gonna be shit when I grow up, but I'm finna prove her wrong. And that's a good thing. We want you to do that. We want you to succeed in life. I want all children to succeed in life, regardless of what you were told when you were coming up as a child. Because everybody
some people don't have that mentality. Be like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna worry about what they saying. Everybody don't have that mentality. They hear it so much today, those words beat them down.
That's right.
It beat them down.
That's right. That's why I always say you need a great support system and a positive people in your inner circle. Don't need nobody that's negative in your inner circle, because if they're negative, if you hang around them and they so negative, every word come out their mouth is negative, you're gonna start to think negative. Maybe not. Maybe you won't. Maybe not me, because I've always been a leader. Have never been a follower. So I have my own, man. You can't peer pressure me into doing anything that I don't want to do. I'm gonna do it if that's what I want. If I want to smoke weed, I'm gonna smoke weed. It's not gonna be because you want me to do it. So but it goes back to like when our parents probably were growing up. Never know what it just. I think it's like a generational curse or something. Maybe.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to talk about don't fear failure, because we as African Americans, at some point we have all failed. At some point.
Yeah.
We have all failed.
Yeah.
The system is so systematic and so effed up. These babies that go into jail, prison at 17, 20 because of failure. They didn't have any type of guidance. Maybe their mom is on drugs or whatever. Maybe their dad is. Maybe I don't know. Whatever the situation may be, we have somehow failed. The system has failed us. And
well, one thing. Let me ask you this question: when the system being the way that it is, and the way that we're raising our kids, okay, they make a mistake one time. How many times do we give our children? How many times do we allow them to keep making mistakes before we hold them accountable for their actions?
Why we gotta hold them accountable? They need to have their own. I'm
saying.
Who you saying? We as parents or the system?
No, I'm talking about the system. The system. How many times do we give our kids a pass to make a mistake before we hold them accountable for their actions?
I don't think the system is. I don't think the system is holding them accountable because they still going to jail.
Exactly, but then when they go to jail, you're like, oh, they shouldn't have sent them to punishment was too harsh. They shouldn't have did him like that. He was just a baby. People keep slapping them on the wrist because when they go to juvenile, that's nothing. They just gonna spend a couple days in there and they go home. But then when they get out here and they commit these real crimes, and again, as parents, we have to hold our kids accountable too. Because my son can't come in here with a gun after he committed a robbery or a murder, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, I'm going to hide the weapon from you. No. We, as parents, at some point, you got to put your foot down.
Yeah.
Now, we know Lil Ray out here doing what he's supposed to do. We know that, but we keep upholding them because we scared of our kids because the system made it to where we can't even say anything to our children.
Right.
We can't punish them, we can't whoop them.
Yeah, because you're gonna go to jail. I mean, yeah, the system has failed our black kids. Maybe, I mean, you may have some Caucasian and all other racist children, but mostly it's black people, and we're so scared to speak up because I mean we're so scared, and we're so scared of failure. Well, I mean, we've already failed. I mean, we're so scared to speak up and say what it is, and so. Like stuff like this, our platform, like what I'm doing, is your time to speak up. And you never know, and you never know who may see my live. You never know who may see my live when I talk about different stuff. So that's why we want people to interact and say what they want to say. Nobody's going to judge you. I mean, I don't have any room to judge anybody. I mean, I'm not Jesus or God. He's the only one that can judge. But that's why I be trying to get people to say what it is that you want to say, because I do have a platform. I'm not Oprah. I have millions and millions of people watching whatever, but you never know who's watching my podcast. When
any day it may pop off.
I mean, never know. So yeah, so you never know who's looking at my podcast when I, like tomorrow when I distribute my stuff out to wherever I distribute out to. So you never know who. Never know. So that's why I like to talk about real stuff. It may not be important to them, but it's important to me. And I felt that this conversation needs to be had because of this storm that's going on right now. And we're scared because we are in fear because we don't know what's gonna go on. They're about to run out of water. Who knows if our lights don't get cut off like Dallas. So, I mean, we are scared. I'm scared. I don't know what's going to go on. And I'm sure you're scared too. But, you know, some people are so complacent. Yeah, this is the whole list.
We got to get out of the normalcy and quit being so afraid to do things, because you may have a great idea. And again, you listen to your friends say, don't run for city clerk. Don't even worry about that. But then again, we be so scared. And then we allow other people to come in and get these offices that don't mean anything for us.
Right.
They not working for us.
Right.
Because once these people take off, they end up for themselves. They trying to see what they can do.
Right. Yeah.
So don't ever allow somebody to tear your ideas down.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you like when we get off this live, you might have 100 doors closed behind you.
Yeah.
You might have 100 doors closed behind. So have you ever been like on a job interview thinking you're gonna get this job and all that, and they call and tell you, well, we chose somebody else?
Yeah, and it's so funny because I was like, dog, for a long time I said, man, I done went to college, I done got a degree, I have skills, and then I'm trying to get a job, and all I do is, you don't have enough experience, or you got too much experience. And I'm like, what's too much experience when I never even had a job? I tried to apply for the state of Tennessee so many times I took the test and never ever got a job. And then I see somebody else that say, I work for the stuff. I'm like, dog, how you get a job there? You know what I'm saying? Right. So it kind of makes you doubt yourself.
Right.
To be like, okay, am I not good enough?
Right.
And you know that you are.
Right.
You just have to keep going. You have to pep yourself up. You know what I'm saying? You got to speak energy
into yourself. Yeah. I mean, hell, if you gotta put a sticky note on your mirror every day and recite that every day, like I am a woman of substance or something, whatever your what's the word? Whatever that is, then it's a word for that. But I forgot the word, but it's a word for that. So my thing is What you say?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
it's called I can't remember. But telling me no, it only puts flame up under my ass as an adult. As an adult. Have you ever did anything and was told no and you did the opposite? Can you remember?
I don't think so.
Can you remember ever being told no as far as like a career or maybe in a relationship? You know, like some people, like, let's get on this relationship. Like, you know, people fear to leave a relationship, especially if you've been with someone that's the breadwinner for so long and you scared to step out on faith because he done already told you ain't nobody gonna want you with 5 kids. Or...
And you know what? I've never had that with a relationship because I'm so quick to just let it go. I guess I put my all, I start off, I give you my all. And if at any point you do anything wrong,
you can give it
I don't have it because I'm so quick to walk away.
But some ain't too quick to walk away, and they'll stay there. And like you said, everybody give their relationship, give it their all, especially if you love someone. You don't want to just up and leave someone. But hey, sometimes you just gotta step out in fear and let God handle it. Because hey, while we trying to figure it out, He's already worked it out for us. He's just waiting on you. He's just waiting on you to make that move. He's just waiting on you.
Right. And they know for everybody, you have to know your worth.
You got to know your worth.
You have to know what you're worthy of and what you're going to accept and what you're not going to accept. And that goes for a job. You could be on your job for 20 years. And some people may not want to be in management position, but some people do. You know, some people do. But they so overlooked. But why would you stay at that job for 20 years if you feel like that management constantly overlook you? And you train somebody else for your position. Get out there and get your own stuff.
Yeah, that's
it's gonna be hard, but hey, you gotta work it.
Yeah, that's an example of don't fear failure. You have to get out there and you have to do things. Like I used to be scared because of what I did with my record. So I'm like, well, if I leave this job, ain't nobody gonna hire me because but hey, it's been 26 years, so hey, I ain't gonna say what I'm doing, but hey, you just sometimes you gotta step out on faith. And like I said, in the relationship, some people are scared to step out on faith because they're scared they're not gonna make it. They're scared they're not gonna make it. They're scared they're gonna fail.
Even with a man, exactly. And with a male, you feel like them because you don't have your woman don't support you. And as a female, you have a man that don't support you. Your man don't support you. So when you in relationships, situationships or whatever, if you don't have that person, why would you stick around? If I feel like somebody didn't support what I did, or they say, oh, okay, if I'm down one day, oh baby, don't get up, you got this. You know what I'm saying? I don't have somebody that's encouraging me.
But everybody's not. I mean, it's a lot of people right now that's going through that. Oh wow! Someone just inboxed and said Memphis Lake Gas and Water has 2 water pumps that are frozen. Didn't I just say that? Oh wow! Well, I hope y'all got some bottled water, baby. Because baby, if those pipes burst, we finna be effed up. Okay, we finna be effed up. And this snow is coming down like damn it, we in Chicago. It don't make no sense.
We just need to keep praying. Keep praying.
You're supposed to be crazy, but everybody don't have survival modes.
They don't.
Everybody don't have survival modes. They scared. Everybody don't have survival modes. I have survival modes. I mean, I don't live on the streets. I mean, not on the streets, but I done been homeless, so I know how to survive. Shit, so I just hope, girl, this finna be so, baby, I got my candles up. Well, I'm not gonna be here, but I have my candles. So I just hope everybody, please, please, please stay safe. Keep them children warm. Let them kids go out in the snow and play tomorrow. But if Memphis Lake Gas and water pumps burst, it's finna be over. It's finna be over. Lord, I just hope, oh God, it's cold outside. But thank God it's not 1 degree anymore. It is cold, but thank God it's not in the 1 digits anymore, is it? Is it?
And the negative.
It's in the negative?
No, I said we were looking at negative.
Oh, woo, girl, I was say it's in the negative.
No, ma'am.
Woo, was finna say, it done made the whole discombobulated. Once I got that text, it done messed my whole day up after that. But I just want y'all to just keep striving for your goals and your dreams. Only you can do it. Can't nobody make you do anything. You have to be wanting and willing to do it, to get ahead and stay above of this shit. Because, like I said, the system has failed us as African Americans. So that's why a lot of us are scared. And that's why a lot of us are failing.
Well, at what point are we gonna say, "Oh, okay, I'm not gonna allow this to happen to me anymore"? At what point? When are we gonna hold ourselves accountable and get up and let's do something about it?
Yeah, but if you only know one thing, I mean, you're not gonna ever get up. I mean, if you only know, if I only know about go stealing at Walmart, nobody's ever told me to do. I mean, even though you said I'm gonna have to want to do better, but if that's all I know, that's all I'm gonna do.
But you know what? We don't support each other.
Yeah, black people, that's why I said black people are so quick to judge one another. We put it, especially the females, the black females. We put each other down. Don't want to see the next person doing. You have some females are not like that, but majority of these females, they're haters. They be slick hating. They be in your circle, be hating, do all that stuff. That's why my circle, all my friends, I know my friends. I know my real friends. And yeah, it's just these black women. They just so evil and so conniving. Because your shit ain't because your shit not going right. Don't get mad at me because my shit going right. You gotta get out there and apply yourself.
We've been taught from the beginning of time to turn against each other. From the beginning of time. So it's so embedded and instilled in us till we just can't shake it.
He said like he just said it's a learned behavior. So you think our ancestors told us to be like that, or the white man?
Yes. Okay. Going back to slavery.
Come on, baby. Tell them.
We done talked about this. We talked about this before on the show.
Okay.
It goes back to slavery.
Okay.
And you were allowed in the house, but me and my folks, we had to stay outside.
Woo!
So, exactly.
Well, thank God I was in the house.
Always taught. Right. We was taught to hate each other. Oh, I'm trying to escape, but you in there, bastard. You got 10, I'm trying to run. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to keep your good thing instead of coming along with everybody else so we all can go to freedom so we can have something better.
Right. What?
We've been taught it.
So y'all dark shade people was taught to not like light skinned people. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, and light skinned people were taught not to like dark skinned people. You mean to say you haven't seen school days? Don't act like it's something new for you. Okay? This is stuff that has been going on since the beginning of time. This has been going on.
Woo! Well, baby.
You know what?
Well,
I should have been on the show last week. I should have been on the show. I should have logged you.
Well, I can't say much about slaves, but I know Harriet Tubman freed a lot of slaves.
And she did, but she still had some that was snitching on her.
Well, haters. Those are haters. I just said that hating. The hating. The problem was the females hating back in the slavery day, Underground Railroad. Let me see. Rodney said we taught ourselves since the 70s. What you mean, Rodney? We taught ourselves. So
we taught ourselves what?
I asked him why he said we taught ourselves. We taught ourselves to do what, Rodney? But yeah, so that's why I said you just have to have that mentality. Regardless of what someone said against you, you have to have strong will to say, okay, well, they said I'm not gonna be numb. I'm gonna be robbing and killing all my life or stealing or whatever the case may be. You have to get out there and apply yourself if you want to do better. See, I like nice things, so I don't want to go back to jail.
Please don't. I can't put no money on your commissary.
Baby, you ain't got to never worry about me going back to jail doing no stupid stuff. If I go to jail, it's gonna be for some shit somebody trying to do to me. It ain't gonna be for no stupid stuff, okay? It's gonna be in reason, but it's for like.
Right, put the money on my book when somebody do something.
Yeah, I mean,
that's one thing I don't play about in the board.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, I'm 46. Well, not 46. How old am I? I'm 48, and I can't remember. I'm 48, and at my age, I'm not trying to fail. I'm trying to succeed in life. It's a lot. It's a lot of business. I got a lot of businesses, but I'm not doing nothing with them. And I have so much talent. It's a lot of people have a lot of talent, a lot of skills. Put your idea out there, just like I said with my podcast. I may not be Oprah Winfrey. I may not be Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett with the millions and millions of followers or whatever. But you never know who see my podcast. So you never know that. You never know who see. People DM me all the time on my IG page. They DM me. I have a lot of stuff that's working right now. I'm just not going to share it until it comes in fruition. But, just because I got 6 followers or whatever, because I'm on Table Talk and I'm not on Tiffany T-Saw. If I would have been on Tiffany T-Saw, I would have had more people looking. But I want you to come on Table Talk with T-Saw. I don't want to be on Tiffany page, Tiffany T-Saw page. But, like I said, that's why I try to get people to interact with what I have going on. And I know who fools with me and who don't, who be slick hating. Because they want to see me fail. But I'm not going to fail.
You can't worry about this.
I ain't worried about it. I'm not worried about it at all, but they're gonna make me go harder. They're going to make me go harder and stomp on your head. Or when I do get my own talk show. Bam.
I'll be right there with you, girl.
You sometime. I need somebody to be around me that's going to be there. Not just playing.
Baby, I have so much stuff going on. And these couple months, and I'm not even gonna lie, I'm telling you, my fear is depression. Because I've been going through it. Some days I just don't want to deal.
Right.
I don't want to deal.
Yeah, but that's why you need this platform to talk about what you need to talk about. Even though I may have a subject or a topic or episode that I want to say, I want you to be like, no, let's talk about this. I don't want to have to come up with all the episodes every week. I want your input. I want all of y'all input. If y'all don't like what I'm talking about, say, no, Tiffany. Put it in the comment. No, Tiffany, let's talk about whatever. I'm open to suggestions. I promise I am. I don't have to always talk about what I put on the screen. Scratch that. I'm willing to talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Like next week, it's going to be 4th Wednesday. We're going to talk about anything you want to talk about. Mary said, apply that pressure tip. Hey, Gary. Rodney said before the 70s we were let me go on this page. I can't see nothing. Oh Lord.
You wear glasses?
Girl, I don't need no glasses. Before the 70s we were a community of us with business and 2-parent families. Okay, right. And we were doing so well. Jealousy, white people always came to break up what we have going on. Yeah, they doing that now. It ain't just black, it ain't just white people breaking up what we have going on. It's us. It's more so us breaking up what we have going on with all this negative talking.
And you know what? It's so crazy because nobody wants us to say that it's us. We blame everybody else. And and they have done things, but we have done things too.
Right.
But as a community, we need to come back together. We need to get together. We need to support ourselves.
Right.
And you see, they not doing it.
Right.
They not doing it.
Right.
Do you know how many empty buildings that's here in Memphis, Tennessee?
Empty what?
They used to be empty buildings that are here in Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
If we got together and support each other, let's get out here. I'm looking for a grant. But somebody want to charge me $5,000 to write a $10,000 grant. How crazy is that? Why would I give you the majority of the money when I'm trying to help support somebody else? So why would you take away from money for the cause? Why would you do that?
But that's because they're greedy. And what color were they? This color.
It's us. It's us.
Cause they don't want to.
Charge me $10,000.
They want to see us fail. They don't want to see us succeed. These people, even though we have a lot of houses that are built, that's empty. These white people, they're coming from California, buying up all the land when it can be us. Like me, you, and 10 of us put $1,500 in and buy us a lot. I know the girl that work at the land bank. We can get the profits for like $5,000 for a lot and build that shit. I don't mean to be crazy. I'm just saying. But I just say I know a lot of people. So don't get fooled, baby. I know a lot of people and I got a lot of shit going on. But what I'm saying is,
I'm gonna say, then when we get that land, how many of us gonna come and buy from us for a cheaper price? Instead, you'll go buy a rented room for $5,000 from somebody else instead of, you know what I'm saying?
We don't support because they wanted some. Not every black person now, but a stranger will support you rather than your friend and your family will. Like my live, I got 3 kids. Well, one of them was on here. I got a whole lot of family. Some of them come on here every now and then, but the people that I know from Facebook, and I might know them like from being out and whatever, they watch my damn show than my family do. Or my so-called friends. But I'm cool with that. And not saying that they want to see me fail. But I'm just saying I don't get the support that I think I should have. Like if my friends had a podcast or whatever the hell going on, I might don't watch it all the time. Or I may watch it and just have you on and be doing something else. I'm there. So, but hey, I can't sweat the small stuff. I'm on to bigger and better things, babe. I'm trying to be Oprah Winfrey, baby. So, hey, even though it took me 42 years to get it, but I got it. Do you know how much stuff that we can have if we supported each other? Because I don't be trying to steal my idea. And if somebody, if you hear me, call me. But we should not have to continue to support Cooper Young. We should have our own. Up and down Lamar. There's no way that Lamar should not be voted. Right.
Period.
Right. But
we should have our own. Because people don't want, they continue telling us that they don't want us in our neighborhood. So why can't we go out and by ourselves?
Right. But that comes to the fear of failure. We are scared to reach out. If your credit messed up, they want to charge you $500 to do your credit. What I'm paying you $500 to do my credit for when I can just do it myself? I just don't feel like them. I mean, we so scared. I mean, we try to get over on people as black people. We try to get over on people. Mm-hmm. But we go talk to Susan, the white chick. Oh shit, you ain't gotta pay me, girl. You know what I'm saying? I have ran into stuff like that. I'm just saying. Well, he just told me he charged me $500 with my credit, but Susan said she charged me $150. What? I mean, and I'm not trying to bash black people. I love y'all. Hell, I'm black. I'm just saying we are so scared to help one another because we scared somebody gonna do better than we do.
And instead of pushing somebody up by the boot, we too busy pulling them down by the bootstrap.
By their long hair.
I want you to get up there before me.
Yeah, it's money for everybody out here to be made. Point blank.
Right.
Nobody should be scared. Nobody should be out here failing. Like she said, get you 10 people. Put y'all money together, buy these properties, buy these little houses in South Memphis. They got like 6 apartments in it. Man, you know how much money y'all can make? If 10 of y'all get into it, and the building probably be what, 50,000. The building's like, and then on land bank, they're not even that much. They probably want $4,000 for a 6 apartment. What's that? You just gotta do, you gotta gut it out or whatever. But if you get the right people on your team, man, you know how much money y'all can make. You can get some room to eat, but it's very stressful though, because some break down, you got to go fix it though. But that's all about who you got on your team, because you can find some. You don't have to go out and you don't have to go out and get no Mexicans to do nothing, even though Mexicans are the bomb. But find you a good team that know how to lay lay sheetrock, lay some tile, paint, electricity. Whatever get you about 5 people on your team, and y'all get this money, baby. Man, but the system is so messed up when it comes to black people. They want us to fail. They want us to fail and not succeed at all. So that's why I chose the topic, do not fear failure. You don't have to fear failure. We failed. I done failed so many times, shit, my knees burnt. But I done got up. It took me 42 years to get it. Took me 42 years to get it, and I'm 48, so it was 6 years. It took me 42 years to get it. I could never get it right, because I never had nobody in my ear telling me, okay, Tiffany, this is what I had to do it the hard way. Like I just said, you had to learn the hard way. I had to learn the hard way. It took me 42 years to get it, and I'm getting teary-eyed, but it took me 42 years to get it. But what I'm just saying is, we so quick to put each other down.
It's okay.
I know, it's okay. Hey, you just say it's okay to cry, but I don't want to cry. But I'm just saying, it's your girl. I done been through a lot. Don't let this face fool you, but I done been through a lot. But
because you know what, I didn't like you growing up. It took me over the years.
Why you ain't like me?
Because I guess at the time, the things that you were going through, you were just so, I ain't gonna say standoffish, and maybe it's because we were so young. You know what I'm saying? When looking at it now, you're really not even that far away in age from us. You know what I'm saying? But again, you just never know what somebody's going through. And when you're going through a lot, you tend to carry that on your shoulders. You know, and at times you push people away, and not even knowing that you're pushing somebody away. But you do, because you're trying to be so strong, and you're trying to be that hard person, instead of, you know what I'm saying, allowing somebody in.
Right.
And at times, that's what we do. We build up this guard because we don't want nobody to see that pain that we have.
Right.
Yeah, so we so standoffish.
I am the sweetest person in the world.
Yeah, you are now, but honestly,
that motherfucker said nah. What you mean?
I'm just being honest. I didn't think it.
And see, that's another thing. People judge a book by its cover instead of open up the book.
By its cover. Because like I said, at times people can be so standoffish. You got this guard up and not knowing that you have a guard. Yeah. But that's what other people interpret.
Well, I still have my guard up, and I'm still standoffish. But I fool with who I want to fool with, and if I know that you are genuine, because I'm a genuine person, then I'm gonna let you in. But you only got 1, 2, 3. You ain't got no 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times to cross me. Well, if you cross me, that's on the 1 time. But if you hurt me, I might do 2 times. But I ain't finna be no 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm still standoffish, and I still have my guard up, and it's a relationship because I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared of being hurt. I'm scared of being hurt. So I still have those qualities. But he's still working on me. I am still a working in progress. What's this? Rodney said Mexicans now are what we used to be. Right. We had mechanics, brick masons, electricians, home builders, but lost most of them to drugs back in the day, and then we weren't able to cope when the jobs moved out of the neighborhoods. Right. So how can we get that back, Rodney, DJ Storm? How can we get that back? I mean, we need that back. We don't want to have to rely on the Mexicans to do what we know how to do. Like I said, that goes back to what I just said. We are so scared to, what did I say? I said we are so scared to apply ourselves when we know that we have potential.
Yeah, because when I pulled up and I saw that the Mexicans had a tie shop.
The Mexicans got a tie shop? Wait a minute.
It's true over here.
Wait a minute.
I said, oh, okay, so
the Mexicans finna take over them tie shops. So, that's black people. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
For real?
Like, okay, man.
I've never seen a Mexican at a tie shop. Oh, wow. I've never seen that ever. In Whitehaven?
Yes, ma'am.
Woo, I would love to see that, baby. Hey, I love the Mexicans though, baby. The Mexicans gonna get your shit done. They ain't gonna ask no questions. They ain't gonna take no breaks. They ain't not gonna be late. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like I said, the system has failed us, and they want us to fail. That's how the system is set up for African Americans to fail. I don't know about the other race. I haven't researched them. I'm just talking about us as a culture. I don't know anything about the Caucasians or whatever, but as the black person, the system has set us up to fail. Especially these young boys, these little young black boys that are carjacking and killing these people, and your mama got to stay a place because you don't have no insurance to pay for your burial or GoFundMe or whatever the hell you said, GoMe for, whatever stuff is. I'm just saying, we are set up to fail in the system, period. And it's going to always be like that. It's not going to ever end. It's not going to ever end. It's going to go on from my generation to the kids.
Look who we put into office.
Who we put into office? Biden? What's wrong with Biden?
I'm not talking about on the state level. We got to worry about who we get in-house. You got to worry about your local people before you can even worry about your president. We got to watch out who we put in offices around town. Those are the ones that's failing us.
Thank you, Nita.
People get into office, they misappropriate these funds. So that's why we don't have stuff in the community for our kids to do. I went to community centers every summer growing up.
Yeah. But
now you got all these pedophiles. You can't even send your kids anywhere.
Right.
It's crazy.
So you think
how all of these presidents and vice presidents taking this money?
Yeah, but like you said, it's local community, it's local officers that we put in place. Like I said, like these young kids, 18, you know, you when you get 18, you're able to vote when you're 18. But they don't know that. Hell, by 18, they already a felon. They already a felon at 18. Already a felon at 18. Already a felon. So we're not. I mean. Like at 18, you're able to vote. I mean, but we're not pushing our kids because they don't know nothing about no damn Mary Harris. They don't know nothing about they don't know nothing about AC Ward. They don't know nothing about them people because we're not
But then again, some of the older people don't even know about these people because we don't take the time out to listen and pay attention to what's going on around us. Some of their parents don't even know. So how could you teach your child?
Well, damn it,
if you don't even know.
Well, hell, if you 40-something years old and know about Mary Harris and AC Ward, something wrong with you.
Trust and believe me, you have some people that don't even know.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yes, ma'am. When you have babies having babies, and then as they grow up, they don't pay attention. They in their own little world.
No, I'm talking. I'm talking about the older people. You said the older people don't know nothing about Willie Harrington.
I mean, but you even have some people that's my age or maybe younger that don't even know what's going on when it comes time to vote. They don't know who to vote for.
Right.
And you have some people that are
right.
older, who are illiterate, can't read, can't spell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when it comes time to vote, they so fearful of voting because they don't want somebody to talk about them because they don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but I went and voted. You went and voted, nigga. You went and voted. So that's what I'm saying. Right. Somebody judging them. Instead of you saying, okay, Big Mom, I'm going with you. Hey, you ain't got to tell nobody you went and voted. It really ain't none of their business if you went and voted or not. Rodney said they need to bring trade schools back. They need to bring shop back. Remember how we used to have shop in school? How you need to make that wood and stuff? You're right. They need to bring all that back. Vocational school.
Home economics.
All that stuff.
Arrows had agriculture. They had all that stuff.
Man, school. I mean, like I said, the system has set black people up to fail. I mean, that's all it is. They have set us up to fail. They are so fearful that if black people knew the knowledge that they know, man, we'll be booming. And they don't want that.
Because do you know what this race can do if they bind together? Do you know how much?
Man, we'll be so powerful. They don't want that though. That's why the system is set up for black people to fail. I realize it. I recognize it. I up to fail. I mean, you might have some white people that's out there struggling, but majority of 100% people that struggle is African Americans. But then you might have some Caucasian people or whatever race is struggling too. But we are the worst. They set us up to fail. They haven't said white people, Mexican, Hispanics, especially not the Chinese. So when they come over here buying booty shots and shit, so they know they ain't set them up to fail. It's us. And then we don't do no type of justice because hell, we make it bad for ourselves. Like you said, we don't support each other. We try to put each other down, but it's mostly the women. I don't see no men putting other men down. I promise I just don't see other men win. It's mostly women putting other women down. I see it all the time. I see it on Facebook all the time. You're calling the girl out because she messed with your baby daddy. Who gives a shit? So, and hey, both of y'all mess with them if this what y'all want to do. I mean, so I'm just saying. Rodney, huh? Right.
They knew it.
Right. Jennifer said with now she didn't say black. With young boys, they want that quick money. They don't believe in hard work for the money. Yeah, it's not just the boys, it's the little girls too. Cause they pull them in it too. Baby, I need you to drive the getaway car. I've been there. I've been there. But see, I've been there. I done drove getaway cars, so I know how it is. I done did all that, so I know how it is. When you think you're in love with a young boy, and he tell you, baby, drive the getaway car, I'm finna go rob, boom, boom, boom. I did all that. Let me see. Rodney said you used to be able to graduate from high school as a plumber, carpenter, and other trades. Man, that'd be so good. Rodney, what do we need to do to try to get this back in the schools, man? It takes a village to raise. What it say? Take a village to raise a child. What do we need to do as a community to get the vocational Bible? I can say vocational Bible study.
I need that too.
Hey, we still had it on something. What do we have to do as a community, black community or white community? What do we have to do as the citizens of Memphis to get vocational trade school back in the schools? What do we have to do? Do we have to go to city council? We have to not protest, hopefully not protest, but do we have to put some type of not a business, but like an outline of what we need to do? What do we have to do? Hey, you work for the sheriff department. What we got to do?
You need to go down to City Hall. Get you a couple of people that's going to back you. Have an agenda. When you go down there. Don't just go down there and talking. Have some key points. Lay it out. And let them put it on the ballot. Look, this is what I'm coming down here on this date. Look, on this meeting date, at this time, we need to talk about this and have your agenda. Put out your bulletins and lay it out. And they can't do nothing but listen to them.
Yeah,
if they turn it down this time, okay, we're going to come back with 10 more people. This is what we need. This is what we need. Because we tired of our kids
going to jail at 15. Because they done robbed Ray because he got nice rims on his car. We need to do. They just don't have any, like you said, they don't have anything to do. Like you said, they done took away all the community centers. Like Orange Mound, this little thing that on Park, they used to have, like, it used to be called, I forgot what it used to be called, but it's like right there. As soon as you pass Maywood where my church is, it's just like a little thing right there. Kids you go from Melrose, you go there every day. They closed that junk down. They had basketball courts for the little boys to play. All they needed something to do. If they had something to do in the community, they would love to do that. But they just don't have anything to do. They revert them to go out and kill, go out and rob, and then you're going to be...
You can't even go out because you fear of ducking bullets.
Right.
Scared that your son will be killed out on the basketball team because of some beef that somebody had for no reason. Scary.
Right, DJ Storm said young boys, most of them don't even see a man. Hold on, wait a minute, y'all going too fast. Young boys, most of them don't even see a man doing his own. They see a struggle on a low pan just trying to make it, right? Memphis City Council, push it to the school board and city council. Maybe we can get some business to offer you kids internships or OJT. What's that, on the job training? Man, that would be so good. That would be so good for these kids. Not just boys, girls too. Cause it's a lot of young females don't have any guidance too. So it's not just young boys; it's young girls too. So I mean, maybe we need to think. I mean, I can't do it by myself. I'm not gonna be able to do it by myself. I would need some help doing it. So yeah, that would be a great bring on the job training back in these schools. Vocational schooling. What is it called? Whatever it's called, but yeah, that'll be good for these kids. Maybe once I get my 501c3 up and running, maybe I can get the building back open over here in Orange Mound for these kids. Cause it is called, I forgot what it's called. But I'm working on my 501c3.
Well, let me know. I'm willing to help any way, even. Just let me know.
Yeah,
because we have to get back to our communities.
Yeah, because I have young boys as grandkids, so I don't want them to grow up and be in the system at all. Cause at the rate that it's going, these young boys are in the system. They're in the system.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, that's my biggest fear of being a single parent. I would have never imagined in a million years. Never.
Yeah, but that's nothing wrong with me. I raised my 3 kids by myself with the help of my parents.
You had girls.
Yeah.
You had girls.
Yeah.
I have a young black boy.
Right.
And a single female.
Right.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, but you have a good support. So you have a brother, you have uncles, and Ethan is very smart and intelligent. He's a special child. Hi, Ethan. So,
trust me, he's trying to get on this live.
Let me see my baby. But yeah, I see him Saturday. But yeah, it's called Votech. Thank you, Anita. It's called Votech. Votech. Yeah, they need to bring that back in the schools. They really do. So I thank y'all so much. He said they used to do that for the summer. Let the kids work for OJT. Well, yeah. So they don't let the kids work no more. Yeah, they still do the marathon. You can work at 15. They still do that. But them kids don't want to work at 15 here. They want to go in the corner and shoot dice. I'm just playing.
Right, because I'm saying that you do have some, because they be down with the attorneys. You have some that be down in the courts.
That's good.
You have so many kids that's applying that they don't have enough jobs for.
Yeah, but what kind of kids? This is not no kids from the hood.
Oh, yes, you got some kids. Yes, ma'am. Yes, you do. You have some kids that want to get out.
I'm talking about. No. I'm talking about this marathon. When you 15, you can work for the summer. It be some kids like from foot homes and shit want to be over there.
Yeah, you have some of these kids that really want to.
Well, good for them. Good. Well, that's good.
They just don't have enough jobs. Now, if you know somebody that has a job that will allow maybe 2 or 3 kids to come in for the summer, then tell them to sign up because they have more kids than they have jobs.
Oh, okay, well, good. Well, I thought it was for them uppity kids. So yeah, that's good if the kids in the projects and the kids in the poverty communities are sent. Well, that is awesome. That's good. I didn't know that. I thought it was for them uppity kids. And I thought they only chose. The uppity kids that come from the Collierville and shit. So that's good. That's good.
But you do have some because again, it's all about who you know in this city. It's all about who you know. But they do have kids from the inner city that
good.
No job.
But Nita said,
and they look fine. They have these slacks.
Good for them. Nita said only certain zip codes do those summer jobs. Oh, really? See, that's what I just said there.
Again, it's who you know. If you know somebody, when you hear something, say, "Oh," you tell your friend, "Look, let your child apply for this." It's all about who you know.
Yeah, but because
a lot of times we don't hear it, or when we hear it, we don't pass it along.
Yeah, but what if our zip code is not 38117? It's 38114.
That's okay. If I hear something, I'll pass it on.
Yeah, because I would love to. I would love to give it to an eager child that's less than. I would love to do that because that's what my nonprofit is, stepping in the communities. Is to help those who are less than. Those are the kids I cater to, are the ones that don't have anything, or maybe have a little bit and don't have as much as the other kids. That is what my nonprofit is about. It's been, and everybody know my nonprofit is called Stepping in the Community. And I've been doing it since 2011. But after maybe I haven't
Why
really.
you never tell me that?
I'm sorry.
I said, why you never tell me that?
I mean, it's been since 20. I done been all on the news and everything. I just stopped doing it. The last time I did it maybe was probably 3 years ago. I did a back to school drive and then nobody come. So I got discouraged. But right now I'm
I remember the school drive. I gave towards the school drive. But I didn't know that you had been doing it for a while.
Yeah, since 2011. I've been on the news. I did newspaper articles, everything. But I can't do it. I can't do it by myself. And it's only one me. Okay. I can't do it by myself. But I am now about to start it back up. I'm finna do a 50. I got somebody working on my 501c3. So I'm about to bring it back up. And like I said, once I know a lot of people that write grants that's willing to help me. So once I get this back up and running, I'm gonna try to get some stuff in place for these young kids to go in the summertime and after school, well, whenever school starts back. So that is my main focus, is help these kids and do what I need to do. He said they have interview process with reference. Yeah, and see, I want to do all that. I have several friends in place that we can do, like they can come out. We can show them how to do a resume, show them how to do it, how to fill out an application, how to sit properly. I would love to do stuff like this. Show them how to do CPR. You know what I'm saying? I would love to do something like that. But like I said, I'm one person. I can't do it by myself. So I need to communicate.
We can talk more about it.
Okay, well, we finna get on up out of here. Let me see. Tamika said they only offer the jobs in summer. They need 1 year around OJT. But okay, but they don't do on the job training no more. So how they gonna have training for 1 year if they don't do it anymore? Or do they still do it? Jennifer said, especially in the summer, to get those kids off the street and learn a trade. Yes, I would love to do all that. But like I said, I'm gonna need you all to help me. I can't do it by myself. She said they did it last year. Okay, yeah, they have interview process for reference. Rodney said Mayor Strickland has a summer job program. Some kids call me during the summer for the last 3 years, but as a mobile DJ, my gigs are mostly late and I don't have a lot of daytime work. How do you dress for an interview? Good, it'll be good. Tamika, I'm gonna need y'all. We finna get up out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. I done shared my ideas. I just need y'all to come in fruition with me and to get this stuff going up and going, especially if you got little boys and little girls in this community that need some type of guidance and structure. My 501c3 will be up and running in a couple of days. And it's called Stepping in the Community. I'm already on Facebook. I have 1,200 followers already. So I just need y'all, once I put it out there, I don't want to hear nothing. Need y'all to come on with it. We're going to get these kids off these streets. We're going to make a difference. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for tuning in with Table Talk with T-Salt. I'll see y'all next week.